Hello, this is Doug Hansen, and I'm calling you today from Kelleher and Holland. As many of you know, I've been the Chicagoland area delegate for Mackrell for the last 12 years. So most of you I know very, very well, and I look forward to introducing both Andy Kelleher, who is a founding member of Kelleher and Holland, and Bob Holland, who is the other founding member of Kelleher and Holland, and getting to have you guys meet them in person as soon as we can so you can learn how great individuals these guys are. So Andy, you want to take it from here?
Thanks, Doug. Yes, Kelleher and Holland, we are the new Macro members for the Northern Illinois area. We're very, very proud of that. I want to say thank you to Macro for that. We're very proud. We have a great crew here. We have wonderful attorneys, very seasoned attorneys, and we serve our clients both internationally and domestically. With that, basically, I'll turn over to Bob Holland, but like I said, we're very thankful and proud to be part of Mackerel.
Yeah, thanks, Andy. Thanks, Doug. As Andy mentioned, it's a full-service law firm, a wonderfully talented group of attorneys and support staff. Full service, so all different types of client matters. But wanted to use this opportunity to, in this virtual world that we're living in today, to give a little bit of background about ourselves, more on the personal front. As Doug mentioned, we can't wait to meet everybody live. We're all really excited about that. But Doug, why don't you give a little bit insight of what you're doing when you're not in the office?
Sure. When I'm not in the office here, I'm generally, especially in the last few months with the situation with COVID, I have been working from my home office and handling both water sports and winter sports from my vacation property up in Wisconsin. And while I'm up there having fun doing things, I believe that Andy is tinkering around with some Volkswagens or otherwise dealing with all of his daughters.
Thank you, Doug. About 7 years ago or so, I bought my first Volkswagen Beetle, and since then I've learned how to, do everything mechanical and electrical on the car, and just a lot of fun. And my wife does make fun of me. I'm trying to do something physical in the world with the mechanics, but yet I always go back to the books, and she calls me the intellectual mechanic because everything has to be just right. And then not only does my wife make fun of me a little bit by working on a lawyer, working on becoming a mechanic, but my 6 daughters are always laughing at their father basically at the same time. They can't laugh too hard because those little Beetles, they run really well, so they've been having a lot of fun with that. Turn over to you, Bob.
Yeah, it's as I think everybody knows here, practicing law can be a bit of a grind. And one of the things that I think helps us collaborate as a team here at the office is, getting to know one another and having some fun. So whether that was pre-COVID, going out for a happy hour or a drink every now and then, and just kind of getting to know each other. I mean, we all have our different interests. A couple particular ones of mine are, my wife and I, we try to travel, go somewhere, out of the country once a year. So spend a lot of time there, and I got 2 young kids on that front, so they keep us busy. And then a particular set is I used to run quite a bit and still follow it closely. So, whether that's track and field, both at, in the United States, high school level, college level, professional, and international on the professional front, and the different various meets, Olympics, etc. So, spend a lot of time following that. I like it. Get made fun of a little bit by certain people just because it's a unique interest, but it's pretty great. And I think that as we all bring our interests, to the table and get to know that, like I said, I think it's more fun and it makes us a better law firm.
Great. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Andy. It was nice to meet everyone through this video call, and we look forward to seeing you in person. I know that the people here at Kelleher and Holland are looking forward to having as long of a relationship as my previous firm had with Mackerel, and that goes back to being almost one of the founding members of Mackerel. So thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Cheers.